going through a challenge right now or can't see the road ahead, you're really stuck. Maybe you've got a lot going on in your mind. I want to tell a quick story, and hopefully by the end of it, you are just going to feel a little bit more, let's say, inspired or motivated to just keep moving forward. So as you know, I was a coach in London for many years, and during that time, I was coaching a guy called Antony. Now, before I coached him, Antony used to come to my classes. I used to do 3 classes a week, one on a Monday, Tuesday, and a Wednesday. He was there every week without fail. But with Antony, I used to see him at the gym every day. So even if I came in on a Sunday to train myself, I'd see him there every single day, and I used to love it. He is a great guy. So anyway, got coaching him, and Antony has Parkinson's. So I was double inspired or triple inspired, or however you want to call it. The fact that he was still turning up every day and just doing what he could and putting in the movement. And it got to, let's say about 8 weeks into our training. We were very, very close by that point, could have a laugh, could take the mick out of each other, as we say in England. And I always remember I was sitting downstairs. We had this little mezzanine, and I just got a coffee. I used to sit down and do work, and he used to, on his way out, he used to come and sit down, just have a chat, whatnot. Even went for a couple of beers after a training session. So he had a real good relationship. And I just asked him once, Antony, you've done about 20 of the London marathons. You've trained your whole life. You're a really good rugby player, super, super active. How do you feel that really active lifestyle is kind of being taken away from you? Now, of course, you're still moving, but I guess my question is, how do you stay so positive? And without a second thought, he just said straight away, I'm paraphrasing this now. He said, well, Josh, what are my 2 options? I either stop and give up completely, or I just keep going. And it's one of those moments when you probably had this before, a moment in your life where you know you're going to remember that forever. So I instantly knew I'm going to be remembering this moment forever, like a snapshot. When I'm 80, I'll still be recalling this because it had such an impact on me. The minor challenges that I'd be going through, or really bad day, or tough day at work and client issues, or just general things we get stressed about. And in my mind, I just have that conversation. Well, what are my 2 choices? Stop or give up, or keep going? And that's what I want to portray to you today. The challenge you're facing, the turbulence you're in, the heaviness, the stress, the anxiety, the worry, all of those feelings that the human experience will feel every day, every week. What are your 2 choices? Stop and give up on yourself, give up on the situation, or keep going. And within that conversation with Antony, he also said, when I do keep going, I just put one foot in front of the other every single day. Doesn't matter if I've had a really bad weekend or Monday morning, I'm turning up one foot in front of the other. Because we always focus on 20 steps ahead, especially when we're stressed and in the midst of a problem. We're thinking really far ahead. But as Antony said, putting one foot in front of the other just gets your mind to focus on the next day, the next hour, the next minute, the next thing, the next step, as opposed to 20 steps. And this is really powerful because it gets your mind to just be like, I know it's crap, I know it's hard right now, but I'm just going to focus on keep going and one foot in front of the other. And it sounds a little cliche, just put one foot in front of the other, but it really does help because it gets your mind to just focus on one step ahead and not 20 steps ahead. So ask yourself after listening to this, and I really hope this has helped your mind just think, you're right, I just need to bring it back to day by day, hour by hour, week by week right now in my life. because it will get better, but we just got to get through the tough days right now. And to get through the tough days, what I like to do, pose the question. Stop or keep going? That's not an option. Sorry. Stop or give up? That's not an option. Or keep going. That's the option. And to keep going, putting one foot in front of the other. So that's what I want you to think about today. And I thought I'd share that in case anyone's going through a tough time, tough day, tough week, tough month, maybe a tough year so far, just to help you keep moving forward. Keep that in your mind. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this story helps. And Antony, if you're watching, thanks for the tip. Big love to you. Keep going, and I'll chat to you soon.